The Independence Hall, this here is where freedom was written for America, and just across the way, you have the Liberty Bell. What spread that message of freedom to the world? How cool is that?
You came here today to learn about. You came to learn about what happened in that room right over there. That's the birthplace of the country.
So you make video and you put them out in the TV?
Yep.
And you make money out of it?
Yeah, man.
No shit.
It's crazy, huh? 2025. What's the most popular?
Cheese whiz and onions.
Cheese whiz and onions. Okay, I'll take one of those, please.
Got it.
Thank you. Cheers. This here is the original cheesesteak, guys, the very first one. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video in a brand new city here on the channel. Today, I'm talking to you guys from Philadelphia, the birthplace of America, and I couldn't be more excited to be here because, well, man, this is where our country started. This is where everything for America began, and there are so many historical sites here in the city of Philly. So today I'm gonna run you guys around as much of them as I can, and of course we're also gonna dive on into some pretty iconic Philly eats. So join me as we explore Philadelphia. This here is the iconic JFK Love Park. You probably have seen this love sculpture before. It's very famous, has been published all over the world. And I must say, this park is beautiful, guys. It sits right in the heart of the city center, surrounded by just some incredible high-rise buildings, and it's just very green as well. There's also a lot of people hanging out, having lunch. You can tell people are come down from the surrounding offices to work. There's also a lot of food trucks I'm seeing, and off into the distance, I'm not sure if it's exactly what I think it is, but it might be the art museum. They look like the Rocky Steps. I'm not too sure. But anyways, today we're gonna learn more about Philly together, and I couldn't be more excited. So join me as we explore one of America's most important cities. And it's such a beautiful day out here in Philly too. So let's start our little walking exploration and see what we get into. Now, right in front of us is actually the Philadelphia City Hall, and look at how beautiful the building is, guys. It has this beautiful clock tower that is incredibly tall, and at the very top you have a statue of William Penn, and I was just reading that the statue is about 37 feet tall, which is quite huge for a statue. No wonder you can see it pretty far away as you're driving on into the city. Hey, how's it going?
We live in there.
Like you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, making some videos. It's my first full time in Philly. I've stopped by here before, but first full time.
I'm the weatherman.
You're the weatherman.
That's right.
Really? How long you been doing the weather for?
Well, I was at Northam, yeah.
Ah, okay. Are you from Philly?
Yes, I am.
Nice. Beautiful city.
What about you?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Are you an Eagle That's fan? Sort of like in Hollywood.
I will be today. I will be today. It's my first full time in Philly, but to be honest, I don't keep too much up with football.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, we love.
But of course I am.
Okay.
I'm in Philadelphia. I'm gonna go straight to the pub and watch the good game.
Yeah.
I actually drove by the stadium. There was so many people already tailgating.
Really? We were thinking about going down and checking it out, but it might be a little crazy already.
What are you guys out here doing?
We're interviewing Eagles fans. If you want to be interviewed, I know you're a fan for the day. Just asking questions and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Are you guys excited for the season?
Hell yeah.
I know that you guys in Philly eat, sleep, and breathe the Eagles, huh?
Amen.
The reason why I'm saying the first full time in Philly is because when I came here the first time in 2016, I really didn't do a whole lot of sightseeing, and I wasn't making videos, so my interests were just completely different, which, is a good thing, right? You change, but now I definitely want to get a different perspective. Wow, this is cool, man. Oh, what? Yo, guys, I think this is the square in Vilnius, Lithuania. That might be Vilnius, Lithuania. I went there a few years ago. Such a beautiful place. Man, so these circles are awesome. They actually stick them in different parts of the world so that you can talk and say hi to people from different parts of the world. So someone's looking at us in Lithuania. Man, that's awesome. I had no idea about this, but the founder of Mother's Day is from Philadelphia. Look at this, guys. It says that Mother's Day was founded by Anna Jarvis of Philadelphia. First officially observed in 1908, it honored motherhood and family life at a time of rising feminist activism. An early supporter was John Wanamaker, whose store stood opposite Mother's Day. Mother's Day was then given federal recognition in 1914. That's cool as shit, man. So yeah, you don't only got cheesesteaks here, man. This is where that love for mama came from, here in Philly. Right beside the City Hall is the Wanamaker building, guys. And this here is also very important. This here was one of the very first department stores in the United States, and it is one of the very first places in America that's created retail shopping. Yeah, you heard that right. This here was one of the largest retail shops of its time, and a lot of innovations happened here to include the creation of the price tag. Yeah, who would have thought that nowadays everything would have a price tag on it? Well, that all started here. And I was just reading that inside of this building, they actually have one of the largest pipe organs in the world that consists of over 28,000 different pipes. How crazy is that? But yeah, Wanamaker building, incredibly iconic. Hey, what's up, bro? Incredibly iconic and beautiful. So beautiful to look at still. I'm standing outside of the oldest market in America, and it's right here in Philadelphia, the Reading Terminal Market. And right now, we're gonna jump on in there, and I wanna show you guys around. I have a feeling though that this is gonna be one of those places that I'm gonna have to come back to and probably make a full video about maybe later on this trip, or maybe on another one. Oh, it feels so good coming in here. It is hot outside right now. Oh man, this is beautiful, guys. Wow, that's an oyster bar. Here they got some cookies. Man, this is incredible. You know what? This might be a video on its own. Oh, maybe we can try something today. And then we'll definitely come on back here and yeah, go crazy. Look at all the cannolis. These are all fresh cannolis. They got chocolates. Oh man, this is foodie heaven, guys. You know what? I think we're definitely gonna come back here and do a Reading Terminal Market video. Has to happen. This place is incredible. Wow, I haven't had a jawbreaker in ages. This is like super American. Let me know if you guys have ever had a jawbreaker. And then these here are lungs, like dark chocolate lungs. Wow, this place looks super busy. Oh, this is a cheesesteak spot. Wow, that's what I want to try, sweet banana pudding. That looks amazing. All right, so yeah, we'll definitely come in here and do a full Reading Terminal Market video. I'll find like all the best spots, kind of like we did in London at the Borough Market, and I'll come in here and I'll go crazy for you guys. Yep, this is definitely the move. Wow, look, they got a Thai restaurant, a little Thai spot. Man, this is awesome. All right, well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna keep strolling around through here, and then we'll make our way over to the next spot of today. Oh man, look at all these cheesecakes. No, this place is crazy. Roasted pork. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm coming back here, man. And they got lobsters. Yeah, the only problem is I'm trying to save room for these cheesesteaks I want to devour later on today, but wow, look at these fresh lobsters, guys. A lot of fresh meats. I wonder if they cook it for you as well, like if you want some meat. You know what, I'm feeling something sweet, and I think I found exactly what I want to try. This right here, apple dumplings. Looks almost like an apple crumble, but yeah, different. And it says that they specialize in this, and it's life-changing, ranked the best breakfast dish in Pennsylvania. Let's go, we gotta try that. That's how we're kicking off today.
Hi, how are you?
Hey bro, do you still have that apple?
Yeah, apple dumpling?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Is that what's the most popular here?
Yeah, that would be like our most popular item like throughout the day. During breakfast, our like blueberry pancakes are very popular, but we're no longer serving breakfast, so right now they're probably our most popular item available.
Okay, I'll do the apple dumpling then. And can I do water also?
Sure. Do you want the dumpling hot?
How do you usually get it? Hot?
Yeah, we usually do it hot, and then you can do either heavy cream or whipped cream.
Whichever you prefer.
I do heavy cream.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, $5.99.
Thank you. And that comes with the water?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, bro. Thank you.
Cash or card?
Card, please. Appreciate it.
Straws are to your left there.
All right, I'm gonna just have a seat right here.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you? I guess I probably should have sat down and ordered, huh?
Did you get takeout?
I'm not sure.
Did you order over there?
Yeah.
What number are you?
I just ordered an apple dumpling. Okay, so this here is the apple dumpling, and it looks like if it was an apple as a whole, and this here is the heavy whipped cream. He told me I could actually go with whipped cream or heavy whipped cream. No, whipped cream or heavy cream,
right.
And I went with heavy whip. All right, this looks amazing. Let's try it. It's warm as well. They said that this here is what makes them famous and what everybody comes here for. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. I see the hype. I see why people come here. Man, this is crazy. Yeah, it tastes like an apple crumble, but it's literally a whole solid apple in the middle. Look at that. An entire apple right in the middle. Never seen that before. Might be the only place in the world. That was incredible. Couldn't finish it all though. Glad I came in here for something small, but now I'm ready for those cheesesteaks, but we still got a bit more sightseeing to do before we make it there. And I said in the beginning that this is the oldest market in the United States, but I was actually wrong. I'm not sure if it's the oldest, but it is the oldest that is still running till this day. Now let's go see where the Declaration of Independence was signed and where America was created, essentially. Here it says Independence Historic Area, Philadelphia. That means we're getting close to, yeah, the historical city center. And look at all of the murals on the buildings, guys. It's beautiful. I've noticed these bikes are everywhere as well, too. Could be a good way to get around, especially in this beautiful weather like we have today. It is a bit windy, but it is nice. I'm very much enjoying the sun as well. And you do get some nice areas where you can hide out from the sun because of the big buildings. Sometimes you even find yourself a bit cold as you're walking through the streets, but yeah, what a incredible city. Let me know what you guys think of Philly so far in the comments section. Is this a place you'd like to come visit? Right behind me is where the Liberty Bell is, but just across the way they have an Independence Visitor Center, and yeah, this part of the city is just super beautiful. Very different from just a few blocks up the road. All right, let's come in here and let's see if we can see the Liberty Bell. Wow, this is cool. Here they have a layout that talks about the different branches of government. Yeah, there's a lot of tourists. Wow. I wonder if we can just walk right on in. Also a little bit of ruins here. But come on now, once you've seen some Greek ruins, man, or some Roman ruins, you've pretty much seen the best ones. All right, this here is the entrance to the Liberty Bell. Wow, guys, look at that. Independence Hall. Man, what a beautiful place to be, huh? And a beautiful time of year to be here. All right, here we are. Liberty Bell entrance. So entrance to the Liberty Bell is free, and there's a lot of information that you can read along the way about the bell and what it symbolizes. It says here, the original Liberty Bell announced the creation of democracy. The woman's Liberty Bell will announce the completion of democracy. The Liberty Bell was once hung in the Tower of Independence Hall. It became a symbol of American freedom and independence. It's famous for its crack, which appeared sometime in the early 1800s, and no one knows the cause. Independence Hall is where freedom was written, and just across the street, the Liberty Bell became the symbol that carried that message across the world. And here she is, the Liberty Bell. Look at it, guys. How cool is that, huh? I think it's amazing that they have it here on display for all of us to come and see. So yeah, this here is a symbol of freedom, democracy, everything that America stands for. I think it's awesome. I can imagine that thing is heavy. But yeah, the Liberty Bell is here in Philly. This should be a reason why you should come and visit, especially if you're an American. Super cool. Right now I'm standing in front of Independence Hall, where the country of America began. The Independence Hall is the birthplace of America. This is where the Declaration of Independence was signed and the US Constitution was debated and signed. The building itself dates back to 1753 and it was originally the Pennsylvania State House. What is super cool is that the actual Congress room inside is where Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, and Thomas Jefferson all sat down at one point in time. How incredible is that? Yes, right behind me is where they signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776, and the Independence Hall. It looks super special. Why? Because 90% of it is original, guys. The only thing from what I was reading online that's not original is the clock tower. But for the most part, 90% of the structure is all original. And man, you can imagine this thing has seen some stuff and it looks good, man. It looks real good. In the front, you got a picture or a statue of George Washington, which we'll get a little bit closer of here in a second. But yeah, just take a second to soak all of this in with me, guys. It is amazing. Wow. Really makes me wish I would have done a walking tour like I did in Chicago a few days ago, because this here is cool. Very impressive, huh? So they have a security area on the backside that you can actually go through to enter the grounds, and they do have tours. Unfortunately, they're fully booked today, so we're just gonna wander around ourselves. But yeah, this ground is, man, super beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's so cool to be walking around like an area where so many people, important people of history have stood, you know, have walked around. George Washington walked around here. I mean, dude probably entered this door right here. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, I wish there was a tour available. I should have planned that in advance, but it is what it is. To be honest, I don't have a whole lot of time in Philly, so I'd rather not spend 2 hours in a tour, but I can imagine it is nice though. So the only way to enter the Independence Hall is with a guided tour. Luckily, I was able to just join the group that was coming on in here. I guess they have many throughout the day and I don't have to stay for the whole thing. He said, man, if you want, just join us and then you can leave at whatever time, so perfect. But look at how cool this is, guys. Wow. Now, I've been here before, so I know this isn't the area where they signed it, but it's cool, right? That actually took place over in this area, I believe.
Allow me to welcome you to the Pennsylvania State House, which is actually what this building was originally called. Nobody calls this building Independence Hall until the 1820s. So imagine you've got a time machine. You go back to 1776 and you ask somebody like George Washington or John Adams for directions to Independence Hall, you're gonna get a blank look coming back at you because they will have no idea what you are talking about. They knew this place as the Pennsylvania State House. I'm gonna have you folks figure out why it was originally called that. To do so, first of all, I'd like you to look around this room. You need a better view, there's a step on the back of each of these boxes you can take advantage of to get a little bit of elevation, get a better view. But look around this space here. Look at the way it's laid out. Look at the objects, the furniture in here. Use those as clues. And then you can just shout it out. You do not need to raise your hand. What do you think? Yes, there you go. You got it. This is a courtroom. This is where the Pennsylvania Supreme Court met. This is the judicial branch. Pennsylvania's colonial government is located inside this room right here. So, if we have a judicial branch of the government, stands to reason we've got other branches of the government, right? What do you think they might be? Executive is one of them.
Legislative.
Legislative is the third, and we have those inside this building as well. That room across the hall, that is where the Pennsylvania Assembly met. That's your legislative branch. Almost directly above us is the governor's council chamber. That's your executive branch. So judicial, legislative, and executive. Got all three branches of the colonial government inside this one building. That's why it's originally called the Pennsylvania State House. Like I said, doesn't get called Independence Hall until the 1820s. Now, the building itself started construction in 1732. If you want a point of reference, it's the same year that George Washington is born. This style of architecture that you're looking around at right now, this is called Georgian architecture. I promise you, it's not named after the state. It is named after King George. But here we're talking about King George I. King George III does not exist yet in 1732, hasn't been born yet. In fact, that is not what most of you came here today to learn about. You came to learn about what happened in that room right over there. That's the birthplace of the country. So, if you're asking yourself why we're over here, there's two very good reasons. Number one, there was another tour in there when we walked in. So, timing, logistics means we gotta start here. But this courtroom is an excellent place to also get some context to the revolution. Context is absolutely essential when we're talking about history, right? So, what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna have you folks help me complete a phrase. I am gonna give you the first half. You tell me the second half of this phrase if you know it. Are you guys ready? No taxation.
Without representation.
It's a great phrase, isn't it? No taxation without representation. It rhymes. It's punchy. There's a reason Washington, D.C. has it on their license plates. And it's a pretty popular phrase, right? Almost all of you immediately knew the second half of that phrase. So that popularity must speak to something, right? That must be what the American Revolution was all about. Yeah? Taxes? No, not at all. And I can say that with confidence because I've read the Declaration of Independence. Raise your hand if you've read it. I am not going to quiz you, don't worry. Okay, so for those of you who are not raising your hands, I'm going to give you a real quick summary of what the Declaration of Independence actually is. It's a list. It's a list of reasons why these colonies feel they are justified in separating from the rest of the British Empire. There are 27 reasons in that list. Out of those 27 reasons, you want to know how many talk about taxes?
No.
One. Yeah, just one. In fact, the word tax appears only once in that entire document. That means there are 26 other reasons in there that have nothing to do with taxes, but they are important. And we can see evidence of those other reasons throughout this building and in this room right here. Because while there is one reason that talks about taxes, there are a bunch of reasons that talk about how you have the right to a free and a fair trial with a jury. You have the right to representative government. You have the right to make your voice heard. And outside of those 27 reasons, there are bigger ideas in that document. For example, all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with inalienable rights, that amongst these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So, next time you're having a conversation with somebody about the American Revolution, if they do the thing that some people do sometimes, where they dismiss the revolution as just this simple little dispute where a few rich guys didn't want to pay some taxes, you can be pretty confident of one of two things. Either the person you are talking to has never read the Declaration and does not know what they are talking about. Or two, they have read it and they're trying to trick you. The American Revolution was very, very complicated, which makes it very, very interesting and fun to learn about. If it was simple, it would be boring. Now, what we're representing here are two different things. Number one, we're representing the Continental Congress. They're meeting here starting in May of 1775, a few weeks after the Revolutionary War had already begun, started back in April. And eventually, the Continental Congress is going to produce the Declaration of Independence. That's the first thing we're representing. The second thing we're representing is the Constitutional Convention. They are meeting here in the summer of 1787. They do what it says on the label, right? They produce the Constitution. So we're going to start with the Continental Congress and the Declaration. That comes first. So we got 13 tables in this semicircle here. 13 colonies. You got it, exactly. 13 colonies that are sending delegates to that Congress. Like I said, they are meeting here starting in May of 1775, a few weeks after the war had already begun. This table This is the Massachusetts table. I want you to picture sitting here, Samuel and John Adams. They're part of the Massachusetts delegation. The Adams cousins, you know what they're doing in the spring of 1775? They are begging and pleading for help. Because when the war starts, it's only Massachusetts and the 3 other small New England colonies that are rebelling. Everybody from New York on south has not committed to the fight yet. And this makes sense when you look at it like this, all right? These colonies are not working together effectively as a team. They're acting like a bunch of squabbling siblings. 1775. You're at the Battle of Lexington and Concord. You go up and you ask one of those militiamen, why are you doing this? Why are you firing on the king's troops? What's the goal you want to achieve? None of them are going to say anything about creating an independent United States of America because that's not what they're fighting for. Not yet. What they are fighting for at the beginning are their rights as British subjects, because that is what most colonists think of themselves as, British. Some of these colonies have been British for more than 150 years by this point. It's approved right here. Notice I said approved. I didn't say signed, because the Declaration is not signed on the 4th of July. It's not signed until the 2nd of August. It's a month later. Anybody been to the National Archives in Washington, D.C. before? Not yet. Not yet? Well, when you go, you're probably going to be able to go and see that handwritten and signed version. It looks like this. It's in really bad shape. Can't read most of it anymore. So, we photoshopped it. See what it used to look like, right? Got the signatures. John Hancock's is bigger than everybody else's. It's the one that Nicolas Cage stole, right? In the movie we're not going to talk about. Exist on the 4th of July of 1776. You guys want to see what did exist on that day? These. Hundreds of them. Because the Declaration is printed on the 4th of July. Hundreds of times. And then a month later in August, it's handwritten and signed.
Spent about an hour here in this area, and now it's time for us to head off to South Philly. I'm gonna go back to the hotel, get in my car, and we're gonna go eat some cheesesteaks. These neighborhoods are super beautiful. Look at these churches, guys. Awesome, right? I think they're super cool. Right now we find ourselves in South Philly at the Philly Cheesesteak corner. This here is like the holy grail of the cheesesteaks, right? In one side we have Pat's King of Steaks, and then across the other way we have Geno's Steaks, and both compete for having, well, some of the best cheesesteaks in Philly. Now, locals will argue, but man, the history of the cheesesteak started right here in this neighborhood of South Philly. So I'm happy to be here. This actually isn't my first time here. I came here in 2016, but I remember during that trip, I didn't even have enough money to try both. So I only tried Geno's, and I remember I did enjoy it, but I had plenty of other really good cheesesteaks around Philly during that trip because I was here with some local friends. However, today we're gonna try both. We're gonna try the Geno's steaks and we're gonna try Pat's. Pat's is the inventor. That's been around since 1930. And then Geno's opened in 1966. But yeah, both look amazing, to be honest. Based off of first impressions, Geno's looks a little bit more like modern, cleaner, but we're about to try both. So join me as we try the famous Philly cheesesteak, because that's what we came here for, right? Let's cross on over and try Geno's first. I'm curious to see how the locals order their cheesesteaks. I'm gonna ask for the local special. Right here are the menus. They have a cheesesteak with whiz for $14.82. Then they got the cheese steak with different kinds of cheeses. They got one steak, pizza steak. Wow, pepper cheesesteak, cheesesteak hoagie, roasted pork, and a meatball sub. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna make an order.
All right. We tried that one first, so we'll try this one next.
Yeah, are you guys tourists as well?
Yeah.
It's my first time. You gotta try both, right?
Yeah.
You gotta try both.
And then somebody told me Jim's.
Jim's, where's that one?
I'd say probably like, I'd probably say look it up. We're not from here, I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
You guys going to the game tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Man, I want to get tickets. I'm thinking about it. Like, they still got plenty, so I'm thinking about it, but I only got 2 days in the city, so I'm trying to squeeze in a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to see how much time I got left in a few hours. Yeah.
Where you from?
But man, I just passed by the stadium. They're already tailgating all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Where you coming from?
LA. Yeah. Hello. How's it going? What do you recommend I get?
So the whiz is the most popular,
Okay.
and I will put onions on it if you like.
Let's do that. I'll take the whiz with onions.
All right.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. 16.
Thank you.
Here's a souvenir for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too. The Philly cheesesteak is secured. So this thing ran me $16, but I got 2 pens as a souvenir. But as you heard the other tourists, everybody comes here and kind of does the same thing, man. You got to get both. So let's give them both a try. I'm excited. Let's unwrap this bad boy. It feels like Christmas. Man, it feels like Christmas every time you get a meal like this. Now, I love the location. There's all kinds of pictures around the shop. Here they got a bunch of patches from police departments from all around the United States. They also have a little area where you can put more sauces and stuff on top of your cheesesteak. But man, this is loaded. I need some napkins, to be honest. Look at this, guys. This is why I came to Philly, for the Philly cheesesteak. And yeah, this thing's massive. So it has grilled onions in there, cheese whiz, and yeah, I believe it's just a super greasy bun. Looks amazing. Let me take a picture because I am on vacation and I need a picture, and then we'll chow down. Oh man, that looks so good. I wish you guys were here. You got to come to Philly, man. Oh man, that cheese is, dude, I'm gonna take a shower in this. Oh man. You know, that is good, dude. The beef is very tender. That cheese is bomb. Wow. To be honest, I don't remember this. Wow. Amazing. Look at the cheese inside there, guys. Wow. Now the bread's a little bit tough, I'm not gonna lie, but the sandwich is unbelievable, man. I love this. And this is the first one we've had here in Philly, so I have nothing else to go about, you know, just this one. That right there alone should be the reason you come to Philly. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up and let's go to Pat's. I make YouTube videos. YouTube videos, and right now I'm in Philly just showcasing Philly food.
No shit.
Yeah. What are you doing here? Are you eating?
No, I live here.
Oh, you live here. You're from South Philly?
Not really. I'm from Sicily.
Oh, okay.
I came here when I was 13.
Oh, wow.
So I've been living here since 1958.
Is this your place?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wish.
Oh, I was about to say, are you Geno?
I'm next door, though.
Oh, you're next door? Okay.
So you make video and you put them out on the TV?
Yep.
And you make money out of it?
Yeah, man.
No shit.
It's crazy, huh? 2025.
Well, let me tell you what I have. I made an oil. Actually, I got some of it in my pocket. And you put it in your face, and it turns your hair from gray to black.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, well.
That's cool.
It tells you what it's doing it. So every time I shave, I can see the black hair that I take off. So if you wanted to sell something, could you do it on your video? No, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no, man, yeah, I do a lot of promoting and, yeah, just
really?
yeah.
You're in Philly now or no?
Huh?
You're from where?
LA.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't do anything here then?
No, not too much. No, not too much. Yeah.
Enjoy your steak.
Hey, thank you. I'm gonna wrap it up right now because I'm gonna try Pat's as well. I'm going crazy.
Oh, I got you.
I gotta try all of them.
Shut you out. There's only 2 here.
Yeah.
There used to be a lot more.
Oh, was there?
Oh, really? Yeah. but it didn't work out too well.
Really? So there was, how many more steaks at one point were there here?
I opened at the same time.
Yeah.
Around 4.
Dang.
He didn't have no customers 40 years ago.
Wow.
Geno's didn't have nobody.
Wow.
He had hundreds.
He had hundreds, Pats.
Yeah. Well, you know, everything is.
Which one's your favorite?
I really don't eat that kind of food, steaks.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't eat that much meat.
That was an incredible cheesesteak, but now it's time to try the original Pat's. And from what that gentleman was telling me, this place used to be super busy. He would have hundreds of customers while Geno's would remain empty. So let's come over here and check this one out. Here they actually have a information marker as well that says Pat's King of Steaks, using culinary influences from Abruzzi, Italy. Wow, brothers Pat and Harry created one of the nation's favorite fast foods in 1930. Yeah, and this place looks pretty similar to Geno's as far as the shape, the same layouts. They both sit on like a corner diagonal intersection, and here, wow, they have a lot larger of a selection than Geno's actually. They have steak, cheesesteak, extra cheesesteak, pizza steak. Okay, those are the same ones. A chicken steak, roasted pork, hot dogs, and also breakfast. All right, well, let's see what they recommend. Oh man, you guys better like these videos, man. These cheesesteaks are getting, they're pretty pricey, man. $16? Hey, how's it going? What's the most popular?
Cheese whiz and onions.
Cheese whiz and onions. Okay, I'll take one of those, please. Thank you. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Looks so good, I wanted to bite it.
I know, right? The table's a little bit wobbly, but I can tell you already, man, I'm liking this presentation a lot more. I like the way that it's served here, and it's not as greasy. It's actually a lot more handable. I just created that word. That's not even a word. It's a lot more easier to manage, all right? And 2 police officers just rolled up right now, and I was like, yo, am I eating in the wrong part of Philly right now? They jumped on, they're like, yo, you're the YouTuber, right? I've watched your videos. And that means a lot to me, man. They made it all the way to South Philly. So, cheers. This here is the original cheesesteak, guys. The very first one. Let's try it. Okay. You know, wow. I like this bread actually a lot better, and the meat I can taste a lot more. I feel like the Geno's was just a lot more greasier. This one here is just, yeah, man, it's better. This one wins, man. Bomb. If I gotta pick one, I'm going with Pat's. Now, everybody said at nighttime Geno's lights up and it's beautiful. Maybe that gives it a little bit more of a vibe too, but hey, price, pretty much the same. I like this one. Wow, unbelievable. You know those Charlie's cheesesteaks they sell inside of like shopping malls in America? Those suck. These have, wow, they're just incredible. Get out of here. So as you can tell, it's nighttime. Those cheese sticks got the best of me and I ended up taking a nap. Then I woke up and it was raining, guys. It was covered in rain out here. It was pouring and it looks like it just started to dry up. But the Eagles are about to have their kickoff and it's the first game of the season. I'm in Philly, so I'm going to a sports bar and I'm bringing you guys with me. And tomorrow we'll go check out those famous Rocky steps because I owe it to you guys. I think this is the spot for tonight right here, right by my hotel. Let's check it out. Last night I had an amazing time, and now I'm up early driving to Washington, D.C., stuck in this traffic. But what can I say? I had a good time in Philly. It was fun. I'll be back. Definitely want to go to Eagles game one day. I didn't stay to watch the entire game, but Eagles did end up winning. I believe it was 24-20. And man, that's exciting because in the beginning everybody was bummed out. One of their guys got taken out for the entire game. I believe it was Carter. And then yeah, the Cowboys got the first touchdown. But overall, great experience, good times in Philly. Now it's time to explore Washington, D.C. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you guys again soon for another one. Later, guys. Right now I'm standing on top of the Philadelphia Museum of Art at the top of the Rocky Steps, the 72 Rocky Steps. I know you guys love that film, but yeah, this place is awesome. It's beautiful. They got the big Eagles logo draped in the front of the facade of this building. I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, this city's cool. Gonna miss it. It was a good trip. Good little trip. Anyways, time to catch a flight.
You were always smarter.